Hello, my name is Ashley Martin. Let's dive right into my case study. Current school data. As you can see, the current enrollment at the school is 670 students, with 50.8% being Hispanic students. The current limited English proficiency population at the school is 105 students. The emergent bilinguals at this school only make up 16% of the population. There are several categories that the school places the LEP or emergent bilinguals in. The newcomers making up about 1.6% of the population, the at-risk students making up 3%. There are 10.8% within the short term and 0.1% in the long term. This means that the majority of the students who are considered LEP are short term. As we go in to the interview, when I interviewed the principal at the school, the first question I asked is, what experience do you have with English learner, emergent bilinguals, and what strategies have you found to be effective in supporting their language development and academic success? The principal has her TESOL endorsement and has taught English language learner professional development courses to teachers through the Southern Nevada Regional Professional Development Program. She indicated that she had classroom experience with over 97% of her class being identified as limited English proficiency, according to the WIDA. Strategies that she indicated were effective in supporting their language development and academic success is using realia, providing background knowledge, using visuals, and using phonics strategies. The second question that I asked was, what type of English learner emergent bilingual programs do you use at your school and how do you determine their effectiveness? The principal said that her school uses the district mandated computer program Imagine Learning for all students identified as LEP, and they are required to log in their classroom setting daily. For newcomers and students who need more support, the school offers tutoring with a teacher who speaks Spanish fluently. The WIDA test is given each spring to determine the effectiveness of the programs. The third question that I asked her was, what steps do you take to ensure all teachers are trained in effective English learner emergent bilingual instruction and cultural sensitivity to best support the needs of English learners emergent bilinguals in the classroom? She indicated that teachers attend district mandated professional development. Teachers collaborate and work with one another and develop strategies, resources, and feedback to help them improve their instructional practices. Since the school has over 70% children of color, she indicated that they provide culturally responsive environments by celebrating diversity, promoting inclusion, and valuing the cultural background of all students. The administration also encourages teachers to create a classroom culture that is welcoming and respectful of all students, regardless of their language or cultural background. The fourth question that I asked her was, how does the equity issue of English learners, emergent bilinguals, progress and success manifest itself in your school or district? She indicated on the issue of equity, every child has the opportunity for high quality instruction at this school. We teach students with different ethnicities, linguistic, and socioeconomic backgrounds to coexist. The fifth and final question that I asked her was, what is the biggest challenge in your work with the English learners, emergent bilinguals population? What would help you in meeting this challenge? My principal indicated the biggest challenge is making sure families feel included. Since the school we have students from China and the Philippines, and we don't offer or have a translator in the school for these languages. So she indicated to meet this challenge, All school communications are sent to parents through platforms that are translatable. At the school, they use S'mores, which is the admin newsletter that can be translated, and Class Dojo that can be translated as parent communication between teachers and parents. She also felt teachers' use of research based instructional strategies specifically designed for emergent bilinguals would be helpful for all students. What I've learned. How will this learning inform my future work as an educational leader? Well, after reading all the articles, listening to the presentations, and interviewing my administrator, it is clear that we have a lot of work to do in America, and most specifically in Clark County School District, when it comes to supporting the progress and success of emergent bilinguals. In CCSD, there are limited programs for emergent bilinguals. Many schools rely on a computer program called Imagine Learning to support emergent bilinguals, and as a district and school, that is not enough. Our district does not have a variety of programs that encourage dual language education, and we engage in equity detours. As an aspiring leader, I need to be aware of these issues and use my influence to advocate for change and promote policies and practices that promote fairness and equality. This will contribute to a more equitable education system for all. Research shows that dual language education is needed and effective. But as a school leader, I must ensure that the dual language program that I pick for my school is developed through collaboration and exploration of the school community and not forced onto families and teachers. I also need to make sure all stakeholders understand the why behind the program and ensure that the plan is not a one size fits all program, but specifically tailored to the community. Starting with this will help the equity issue as well as the progress and success of not just emergent bilinguals, but of all students. Thank you.